The Myrtle Beach Area Chamber is always bragging on the area's great weather, but today it's icy. What's it all about? You'll find out coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome to Carolina People. This morning we're at Myrtle Beach Lighting. We're focused on the inaugural I.C.E. Awards, and we're visiting with the evening's MC, Mel Tillar. Good morning, Mel.
Greg, how are you?
Thanks so much for being with us this morning.
My pleasure. Always great seeing you, and always great spending some time with you.
It is. You know, the last two times we were together in the studio over at the Herald, over on the former Air Force Base. Now we're a little south of the former Air Base. And I think at those times you were originally talking about your professional speaking, your motivational speaking, and then the last time about the Horry County or the American Red Cross and the Heroes campaign.
That's right.
I think the black tie event that y'all were hosting in the summertime. So it's fascinating. Almost 2 years now. I'm sorry to put you on the spot. I wasn't even thinking about it until remembering that the third time's the charm. Great to have you back.
Well, it's great being with you.
And, of course, I know for sure in the past you never talked about the I.C.E. Awards.
I have never talked about the I.C.E. Awards. This is a new event for the area. We are extremely excited about it. The first thing everybody asks me is, say, I.C.E., that's a real cool name. What does it mean?
Yeah.
So that stands for Impeccable Customer Experience.
Impeccable Customer Experience.
Impeccable Customer Experience. You know, Myrtle Beach is a world-class destination.
Oh, yeah.
And that's one of the things I talk a lot about when I work with staffs and companies and so forth.
All over the country.
All over the country and so forth. And we always want to let people know that Myrtle Beach is a world-class destination. Mm-hmm. One of the nuances of building a world-class destination is customer service. Mm-hmm. And so we've decided, along with the Chamber of Commerce, who is putting this on, we were sitting around and we thought that, hey, we need to celebrate those individuals who deliver world-class customer service here on the Grand Strand and in the Myrtle Beach area. Mm-hmm. And so that's what we're going to do at the I.C.E. Awards.
And they're actually next Thursday.
They're going to be on January 18th.
Getting close.
January 18th at the House of Blues.
Right. From
6 until 10 p.m.
Right.
Doors open at 6, and the show starts at 7:30. Want everybody to get there early. Going to have cocktails starting at 6. It's going to be extremely entertaining. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a great party. Want everybody to come out and have a lot of fun with us.
And I saw the tickets were very reasonably priced. Folks could still buy them, I think, through this Friday or even the first of next week. So there's still an opportunity for folks to call a number to get tickets, as well as a dinner and open bar that night from 6 to 10.
Yes, heavy hors d'oeuvres, open bar. You can go to the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber website, which is myrtlebeachareachamber.com. Please go there, and you can order tickets, or you can call the chamber and register there, and you'll be able to pick up your tickets there and come on in and have a good time with us. It's going to be a great night, very entertaining night. We have Entrance that is going to be playing that night. That's the House of Blues' house band.
Yeah, the House of Blues house band.
Yeah, man, they do a great job. A lot of fun with those guys. And we're going to have a dance troupe called the Ice Girls. And,
really?
They're going to
be there for that.
They're going to be fantastic. Lots of surprises. We're going to model this after the Academy Awards show.
Is that right? It'll be a red carpet affair.
Going to be a red carpet. There'll be limousines. There'll be the paparazzi.
How do I get in a limo?
Fans. So we're going to have some unique experiences for those who come out and join us.
That's tremendous, Mel. And of course, I saw it's not only not only business, but also individuals. I think you've got 20 or 10 categories and 20 sets of finalists right now?
That's right. We're going to give this award to the businesses, of course, but, you know, it's the individuals that really make it click.
Right.
And so we want to recognize those individuals who deliver that world-class service. Because it's the individual who puts a smile on his face. It's the individual who reaches out and shakes a hand. It's the individual who makes the person feel good and feel like, hey, I'm very welcome here, and I want to come back here. And so we want to recognize those folks. And we have some people on the Grand Strand who are just sensational at that. And one of the things that we're going to do is show the world how important customer service is to us here on the Grand Strand.
You know, it's so fascinating. Yesterday morning, Jay Rowe, who's a professor of hospitality and tourism management at Horry Georgetown Tech, was with us, and he was talking about those three basic things that everyone in all of his classes, whether it's hotel management or international etiquette, it's that basic warm welcome, get the business done, and a warm farewell. And it's those simple things that, whether it's taught by the Ritz-Carlton or taught by motivational professional speakers like yourself, or even encouraged by the Chamber of Commerce, those are things that have to be done from everyone. Tomorrow morning, we've got a store manager from Walmart in, and it's his many associates that are encouraged to do the exact same things because so many folks are welcome to the area by who knows who.
Absolutely. See, quality elements don't change. You want to do whatever it is that you do, you want to do it in a friendly way. People always respond to a smile. They always respond to an individual doing what they do in an efficient manner, and they always respond to an individual doing that in a timely manner. So these things are very simple. They are very fundamental. However, it takes a lot of concentration. It takes a lot of work and that sort of thing in order to get that down. And so when a company is able to insinuate that into their culture, it is a very, very big deal because we go into many places of businesses throughout the country, and we find sometimes, as soon as you walk in, you can tell whether or not the customer service is great or is poor or somewhere in the middle.
Right. Mel, are you originally from the area?
No, actually, I'm from Virginia.
I remember that, of course. But for viewers who hadn't seen you in the past, is it Emporia?
Emporia, Virginia, yes.
It's a sign folks would have seen traveling up either 85 or 95. 95,
right.
many times.
Yeah.
That's right. If they were heading to D.C. or up to New York or otherwise, they've seen Emporia, Virginia. What brought you to the Palmetto State?
Well, I was in the Marine Corps, and when I retired, I moved down to Parris Island, South Carolina.
Sure.
And then from Beaufort, I moved here.
Moved up the coastline.
Moved up the coast a little bit. There was a little bit more happening in Myrtle Beach than there was in Beaufort at the time. So I decided to move to Myrtle Beach, and Myrtle Beach has been my home since about 2000, and really enjoying it.
Absolutely, and you've gotten pretty involved. You've gotten very involved in the community at a pretty fast pace.
Yeah, I like Myrtle Beach a great deal. I often say that Myrtle Beach is my town now, and I'm involved in a lot of the businesses and so forth. A lot of the charities. I'm on the board of. I've been on the board of the Optimist Club, and on the board of the American Red Cross, and on the board of the Art Museum, and so forth. And
Is that right? Great.
So I've worked some with the Hardball, and so I try to stay busy. You know, we all have to give back, and you know a lot about that. You do an awful lot for the community, and those of us around town who are aware of what you do really appreciate all of that.
That's very kind, but there are a whole lot of folks around me that enable that to happen, Mel. As you know, and of course, tomorrow the Herald will be out, and every week comes very fast, trying to get ready for another week of getting the Herald out. Today's like today. Later this morning, we'll be proofreading to try to get ready for tomorrow's issue to come out. So it's amazing. A lot happens every week around here.
Yeah, it really is amazing. We have a lot of great people in this town who work very hard to make the Grand Strand a great place to live. I continue to be amazed at people like you and Brad Dean at the Chamber who do so much to make Myrtle Beach just a fantastic place to live.
As Brad says, to live, work, and play. We've heard that phrase. I don't know if he's the only one at the Chamber. He and Diana probably both, but those are a couple of great words that stick in people's mind: to live, work, and play.
It really is. It really is. It really is fantastic. You know, and living here. Those people who've lived here for long periods of time sometimes don't realize the world-class qualities that we have here. But this is a fantastic place to be.
What prompted the I.C.E. Awards, kicking off the inaugural I.C.E. Awards? I mean, when you think about that, obviously recognizing impeccable customer experience.
Yes.
But as to why it would kick off this year, I mean, what made it? They finally. I mean, it just been something they've been thinking about for a long time.
Well, it's time. You know, I've been doing a lot of work with the chamber and with their staff, leadership programs, and that sort of thing. And several years ago, we talked about something of this nature, and now it's about time. Initially, when I started talking about Myrtle Beach being a world-class destination, there was some skepticism, and people would go, world-class, oh, we're not quite like Paris, and we're not like New York, and those kinds of things. And no, we're not. We are different. This is an exceptional place. This is a unique place. We have that magnificent ocean, the ocean front, the shopping, the entertainment, and all of that. I mean, it is a unique experience to come here to Myrtle Beach. And as people start understanding how special the place is and what kind of world-class destination this is, it just kind of evolved that now we're starting to get to what I like to call the nuances of the game. What are those small things? What are those things that you might not think about right away that really make the difference? And it's that one-on-one. It's that taxi cab guy. It's that person standing behind the counter. It's the person that you meet and ask for directions and so forth. So what we're going to do with the I.C.E. Awards is we're going to raise the bar of customer service, and we're going to get everybody in the Grand Strand, whether you were involved in business or not. We're going to get everybody aware of how important customer service is to our economy and the quality of life here on the Grand Strand.
And the phone number, 916-7318. 916, that's the phone number folks can call if they don't have internet access and they still want to buy tickets.
Yes, they can call that phone number. They can stop by the chamber, or they can go to the internet and come on by that night, and we are going to have a great time, I promise.
It's just 8 days away. You know, when you begin thinking about how that time passes, what are some of the things you'll be doing, Mel, between now and next Thursday to try to get ready for that big night? You're the MC, the host for that evening.
I'm going to be hosting the evening. There are a lot of people working behind the scenes and so forth. I'm going to be asking a lot of questions, just trying to make sure that everything is going as it should be going. I'll be out a lot talking to people like yourself. I'll be out at a number of the civic organizations and Rotaries and that sort of thing, and talking about the event and just kind of spreading the word and letting everybody know what we're doing, why we're doing it, and how important it is, and why people on the Grand Strand should be really happy and proud that we're doing this, and how important this is to what it is that we do around here. And you know, it is significant that when a community decides to do something of this nature, it says a great deal about who that community is. And we continue to do things around here and say things around here that let people know that this is a world-class destination.